Loop Finance is the latest project to launch within the Terra ecosystem, which is growing at a ridiculous rate day by day. Hello and welcome back to the channel. My name is Wajaha, and today I thought we'd talk about one of the latest projects to come to the Terra ecosystem, Loop Finance. We'll talk about what it is exactly, how it works, and how we can use it. So as always, let's get straight to it. Before we do, just a quick message from our sponsor. Now, if you've got some Luna and you're looking to stake it, go no further than 1-star validators, go stake your Luna with them, earn some passive income, and of course I'll leave a link in the description, so go check them out. So Loop Finance is a bit of everything. It's a decentralized exchange, a farming platform, an NFT marketplace, but for me the coolest and most interesting part, it is a community content creation platform. They have two tokens, the Loop token and the Loop R token, but we'll talk about them later on in the video. Let's start off with the most interesting and coolest part, the community content creation platform. Loop is a platform in which people can create articles about various different topics within the world of crypto. It's about time that crypto had somewhere else to share content rather than the usual Twitter, Telegram and Discord. Loop's platform is basically a hub for people to write articles ranging from DeFi to NFTs to Terra Luna, you name it, anything related to cryptocurrencies, you can write about it. It's almost like a social media platform. You can follow other people, you can have followers yourself, you can see what articles they've written, rate them, write comments, and much more. Loop's community page can be accessed directly on the main website and is very easy to set up. Simply create an account and you're pretty much ready to get started. I'll put my account somewhere on the screen so you can kind of see what the dashboard and what the interface looks like. There's lots of different things that you can interact with, so definitely just go check it out yourself, go create an account and you can play around with that. It's essentially a crypto social media platform, and I think that's so refreshing coming from a content creator myself to see something like that, especially within the Terra ecosystem. On the side you'll see the news feed, you'll see different categories and the leaderboards. Now the question is, what is the point of this? How can we actually benefit from this? Well, you see, if you write any articles like I've done, well, you actually get paid to do so. You get paid in the Loop R token for creating and making articles. Isn't that amazing? If you complete the weekly tasks, which you can find in the engagement tab, well, you can actually get paid in the Loop R tokens. Now there's a number of different things that you can do. You can rate, you can comment, and you can write your own articles, and doing either of them will give you some sort of payment. In terms of these articles, there's thousands of them already. There's so many people who are writing them, and there's lots to learn, there's lots to get out of a platform like Loop. So, I mean, if you've got some free time, definitely go check them out. Go read, go give some comments, go give some ratings. It's super easy to do as well. Remember that after you give some engagement, when you give some ratings, when you give some comments, you're going to see your engagement bar go up. And remember that if it hits a certain mark every single week, you're going to get paid in those Loop R tokens. One thing I like about the community page is that it's just super easy to navigate. You've got your feed, which is basically all the people you're following, weekly and monthly best to try and find some of those big articles that have lots of engagement already. And I think in general, like if you're trying to find an article about a specific topic, it's super easy to do so. And I think props to the team, they've done a really good job on this. Let's move on and talk about the Decentralized Exchange. Now, for those of you who use Terra, some of you will know that there's basically one main decentralized exchange that we pretty much use all the time, and it's called Terra Swap. It works great, it's easy to use, and to be honest, I have no concerns with it. However, there is one important thing. On Terra Swap, you can only swap native assets, meaning you can only swap assets within the Terra ecosystem. So you can only swap UST with Anchor or Mirror or Luna. You can't swap things like Bitcoin, Ethereum, or ADA. Loop Finance has solved this issue because with their decentralized exchange, you are able to swap non-native assets. And I think that's great. So you might be thinking, why is this so important? Well, bringing over non-native Terra assets to the Terra ecosystem is really beneficial for a number of different reasons. Firstly, it helps to bring people from other blockchains into the Terra ecosystem, and then they can kind of try out all these amazing applications that we've got. It also means that the demand for UST is going to go up, and we all know what that means for our favorite cryptocurrency. And lastly, it also means that in the future, when on certain applications like on Anchor, we're going to have different options for collaterals. It means that we can easily exchange them in and out for various different currencies. Loop Finance is playing an important role in making all of this happen, and I'm really looking forward to using it when all of these different features come. Using the decentralized exchange is super easy as well. Just make sure you connect with your Terra Station wallet, go to the left hand side and click swap, and then you can basically exchange for any asset that you want. I love the fact that they've integrated graphs for pretty much each trading pair. I think that this is a game changer for decentralized exchanges, because does Uniswap have graphs? No. Does PancakeSwap have graphs? No. Does SushiSwap have graphs? No. Loop Finance, I really rate the work that you've put in to make something like this, because this is really cool. On the left hand side, you'll also see pools and farms. Now, basically from the 7th to the 21st of October 2021, Loop Finance offered a incentive to basically provide liquidity, and in doing so, they were going to distribute 2 million tokens as a reward. Now, by the time you're watching this, it's probably too late for that. However, I thought that that was a really nice touch. And I think by the time you're watching this video, the farming section might actually be live, so I may potentially do an update video when that is actually out. It's also possible to get loop tokens by using Pylon. In case you're new to Pylon, I'll leave a link somewhere on the top or in the description, so you can definitely check out my video on Pylon and how it works. But you can go to Pylon, you can access some of the various different pools. They've got one for 6 months, 12 months and 18 months as far as I'm aware. Deposit your UST and obviously earn those loop tokens in the future. They also have an NFT Marketplace on the way. Now with this, we'll be able to mint and exchange and sell NFTs, which is great. Honestly, the amount of features that this platform has is just amazing. As someone who loves NFTs, who loves DeFi, and of course loves content creation, I can't explain how happy I am to see something like this on my favorite blockchain as well. Again, when this NFT Marketplace comes out, if you guys are interested, I could do a full review about it. We could compare it to how some of the other marketplaces are, like we've seen on this channel already. Let's also talk about the Loop Wallet. Now, the Loop Wallet is a mobile non-custodial wallet for merchants and shopping payments. I hope that this is pretty cool, because we'll get something different to Terra Station. As far as I'm aware, we'll also be able to see our NFTs in this wallet as well, which I think is pretty cool. I think if they make this wallet easy to use, just like something like MetaMask is, then this will really take off. It will drive a lot of traction. And I'm just glad that they're making wallets, because, you know, there's more competition and that typically drives innovation. Now, if you're looking to get involved, then it's really important to know about the tokenomics of this platform. In total, there will be 1 billion tokens, and these will be distributed to various different teams. And I'll leave a graphic somewhere on the screen so you can kind of see the distribution of this. 15% will be released in the core sale, with 25% coming from the community fund, which includes those juicy airdrops. Now, if you are a Luna staker, then make sure you go to Loop Finance, because you will be able to claim yourself an airdrop. Now, as we mentioned right at the start of this video, we said that there were 2 tokens. There's the Loop token and there's the Loop R token. Now, the Loop token is the native token for the Decentralized Exchange. It's a governance token, and its main function is for the governance of the DEX. For people who stake that token, they will get a small portion of all the fees that come from the DEX, which I think is pretty cool, especially for those long-term holders. The Loop R token is not part of the Decentralized Exchange. Instead, that's for the community aspect, and that's for people who write articles, who leave comments, ratings, and that sort of stuff. They are 2 separate things. Loop R tokens can also be staked to earn more rewards, and of course you can convert them to the Loop token as well. Overall, I think Loop is an exciting addition to the Terra ecosystem. I think the community aspect is a really cool, very interesting and refreshing thing to see. Especially as a content creator, I think it's great that we've got somewhere else to share our ideas about this amazing, crazy space that we're in. The DEX is pretty cool, it's easy to use, and the interface is nice, which is a bonus. And guess what? I was just scrolling through the website and I found that they're actually hiring. Now, personally, it's not for me. I'm going to stick to YouTube, but I thought it's just an interesting thing to share. Maybe some of you guys are looking for a job in this space, so maybe just send in your applications and see what happens. As I mentioned, I'm sticking to YouTube, so make sure you smash the like button, subscribe to the channel. Your support really helps me out so much. You gotta keep liking, keep commenting, help the YouTube algorithm, and of course, I'll be back with another video soon.